What's up, everyone, and welcome to one of my most absurd challenges to date. Today, I'm going to be challenging Cyril to a best of 7 for $1,000. If he wins, he takes it all. If he loses, he gets absolutely nothing. Now, we're not going to be playing in regular Starcraft 2 because there the result would be quite obvious, I think. Cyril's the GOAT of Starcraft 2 for you that don't know that. But we're going to be playing in Starcraft Evo. Starcraft Evo is a mod where you can play Starcraft 1 against Starcraft 2 in the SE2 engine. Now, in my experience, it plays pretty similarly to regular Starcraft 2, but it allows you to be a lot more creative, and I think that's where I'm going to shine. Cyril was actually a very good player in Brood War as well. A lot of you are not going to know this because I don't think he ever streamed or talked about it. But when Starcraft Remastered came out, he was very high up on the ladder, like rank 30 or so. So he's better than me in StarCraft 2 and better than me in Brood War. Is he better in SCT Evo? We don't know. Hopefully not, so I can keep my money. The format for today will be that it's a best of 7. We will switch games every single game. I play StarCraft 2 or StarCraft 1 in the first game and then switch for the next game. And it is a regular best of 7 besides the fact that you have to win by 2 points. So if it's 4-3, you're going to have to win another one to make it 5-3. This is going to be very exciting, very exhausting. Hope I can make it at least close. Let's begin. Okay, the first game is going to be on ley lines. I actually let Cyril choose whether he wanted to start with StarCraft 1 or StarCraft 2. And he decided to play StarCraft 1 for the first match. And from now on, we're going to rotate every time. The SE Evolution League has their own map pool. And I figured the best thing we could do was to start on one of the most standard maps in the map pool and then have the losers pick. So it's going to get a lot more insane than this. If you guys have not watched any of the Evolution League before, they have like freaking island maps and just completely open maps. Maps where your main base is on the low ground. Like, it's actually pretty freaking cool, to be honest. Now, I'm going to admit you guys one thing. I have practiced a little bit, 5 games that is, of Brood War Terran against StarCraft 2 Zerg. But I don't know StarCraft 2 Terran against Brood War Zerg that well. I saw a couple of games that were quite inspiring. There were some builds that are just completely insane. Excuse me. But they seem to work very well against Brood War Zerg. And one of those builds was to go for a Thor drop. And I was very curious. I mean, Brood War Zerg does not have roaches. They have Hydras instead. Hydra has hatchery tech, of course, in Brood War. And I don't know, for some reason the Thor seemed to do extremely well there. Now, what I'm mostly curious about is how good Cyril is going to be with the Brood War Zerg in Evo. Because I've played against a couple of Zergs that are very experienced. I played against Dark, the best Korean Zerg in both SE2 and Evo. I also played against a Korean Zerg called Rumayith, who seemed like mostly an Evo expert. And they both, I mean, you play very differently. You get like the macro hatch in the wall, and then first you make like a couple Sunkens, and then they make a lot of Hydras. Like, it's very specific stuff. And I don't actually know if Cyril knows how to play like that. I mean, even if he was good in Brood War and is good in StarCraft 2, it's still different, right? But I guess we're gonna see. Now, I was actually gonna tell you guys at the start of this video that I'm gonna try to not commentate. Oh, he's gonna take it on location. Okay, that's already a little different. I was gonna tell you guys that I wasn't gonna commentate as much because I do really want to keep my money, but I know that usually I just can't stop talking. So I guess you guys will see how it goes for me. Oh, one thing that I do want to say before I forget is I just revamped my entire Patreon to offer more educational content and all kind of different rewards. And since I want to do these kind of challenges more often, I would love to ask you guys to check it out. So, you know, I don't go homeless instantly when I lose one of these. I wouldn't actually go homeless, by the way. Please don't feel guilted into that. But if you're excited for extra content or educational content, please check that out. That would be very nice. Now, he's not going to have a queen, so he can't do too much against the Reaper for a while. Actually, judging by how he's playing... no, that's a bad idea, actually, never mind. I was going to say maybe one of the other games I could play 3 ranks Reaper. But the thing is, Zergling speed is probably... Zergling speed is probably going to be good enough to defend it. Wait, did he only just... He only just saturated his gases. I see. Yeah, this is going to be annoying for him. This is so funny to see. You can tell he's not used to Evo, and he's having a hard time. Oh, no, wait, he did have Zergling speed. Okay, I was wondering. Wait, where did he... Didn't I see that... Oh, they have more gas? Don't regular extractors have 2250? Or did I completely misremember that? Right, that's kind of funny if I did. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to go for Banshees, and then I'm going to go for the Thor drop. I don't know if I want to do that on 2 bases, though. Ideally, I do that on 3. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to get away with that, though. I'm going to make a couple Banshees. Actually, I'm going to just make 1 Banshee without Cloak. The reason why is because in Brood War, regular Overlords detect, and it wouldn't be that hard for him to get detection. So I'm going to add my 2 factories now. There we go. Build looks pretty decent, actually. Nothing to complain about so far. Yeah, oh, he's going for the Hydras already. This is problematic. Yeah, the biggest problem here is that Hydras are not light in Brood War, so I can't actually kill these very easily. Let's see. I hope... Oh, he's going to move out already. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem, guys. I cannot lie. I am getting a lot of Hellions out. I'm going to get my Banshee as well. Oh, I was really going for the transition already. Yeah, this could be a little painful. I'm not going to lie. I definitely think this is the hardest thing to stop in SE Evo, is just those weird early Hydra attacks. I don't know how many links he's going to have behind this. I just need to be extremely patient, I think. That's the best thing I can do. Just try to sneak a couple of the hits on those outside Hydras. That's the best thing I can do for now. Let's see, I'm going to get these over. I could make a couple tanks. I'm not sure if it's smart. I don't think he has that many drones. Okay, there we go. That's a nice Hydra snipe. Maybe another one. Barely not going to get that one. Try to... Oh, I just accidentally lifted one of them. That's the opposite of what I wanted to do. And now he's going to back off. Okay, interesting. He's going to see that I'm playing mech. I don't think he's necessarily going to piece the puzzle. Actually, he did see the armory too. I was going to say, I don't think he's necessarily going to piece the puzzle together that I am going to go for the Thor drop, because it just seems like such a random thing to do in Evo if you haven't seen it before. Okay, I can make 2 Thors now with that 1 depot finishing, I'm pretty sure. Exactly. I don't have enough gas for my medevacs yet. That is a little bit annoying. Blue Flame is probably not necessary, I think. Like, it's gonna, you know, make my Hellions even better against the Zerglings, but is it really that important? I don't think it is, to be honest. Guess I'm just gonna try and go for this attack. Yeah, he does not have a lot of drones at all. Okay, so he was quite committed to this first attack. I think, personally, if he really went for it, he might have been able to kill me, to be honest. Like, I'm not sure. Like, the Hellions did better against the Hydras than I expected, that is for sure. Now, he does not have spores in his bases. Can I survive with this in the corner? Probably. Okay, here we go. Now I got my 2 Thors, and this is when it's going to get very exciting, guys. It's actually the first time I've actually tried this build, by the way. I just saw it, and it looked very strong, so I figured it would be a good strategy. Now we're going to see if it actually is a good strategy. He has no upgrades yet on the Hydras. I should probably be following up with more Thors, I think. Let's see. Okay, so he has a lot of hatcheries and he's ready. I'm going to morph Hellbats now. And then I'm just going to go straight in there, I think. Try to drop on top of the Hydras even. There we go. And I feel like these Thors are going to do incredibly well. This is where Cyril always shines, though. Cyril is the best at just, like, buying time, not taking the fight before he has to. Yeah, let's try to keep my units together still. He does have a lot of Hydras. Let me try to pull these Hellbats on the other side back. So far, the fight seems decent. I think we try to get out of here. Oh, no, I'm only going to get 1 Thor out of there. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, and now I'm going to have to expand behind it. I don't think we can go for any kind of late game because he has Queens. Brood War Queens one-shot mech units. I don't know if they one-shot Thors as well, actually. I just know that they one-shot... well, what's the other thing called? Siege tanks. So I don't really want to take the risk, to be honest, but I don't know how fast I can attack. That attack was pretty good. Like, keep in mind, I killed a couple of drones and stuff. Like, it was actually pretty good. I'm trying my best to juke over. He still has no upgrades on the Hydras, by the way, which is very interesting. I'm going to go... Okay, so I actually saw the Hive there, so I don't have to go for a scan. Hive means that you do have the Queen's Nest already, I believe. Could be wrong on that one, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I think you need the Queen's Nest to go for the Hive, right? And then when you have the Hive, you can make the Defiler Den. Is it called a den? I think it's called a... Oh, no, it's a mount. A Defiler mount, my bad. Which used to look like a Roach Warren, but now I think they actually put a model for it. Oh, he saw my Hellion drop. That's unfortunate. Let's see. I'm gonna go for a scan. There's the Queen's Nest. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, guys. If the Queens one-shot the Thors, then we are dead. There's just no way around it, okay? If the queens do one-shot the Thors, then yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't really transition to bio here anyway. It's not like I'm taking some kind of absurd risk where I win the game if they don't one-shot, but I could do something else. That's not what's happening here. I just, yeah, I need to keep playing like this pretty much. Let's see. I think, yeah, he's very likely to try and outplay me with a bunch of Hydras. Is there something I could do? I guess I could go for Vikings as well. I don't know. Vikings don't actually sound like the best unit here. Like, he is quite rich at this point, so we'd have to imagine he can pump out a crazy amount of freaking Hydralisk. He has +1 now. I'm actually... Wait, how much HP do they have? No, attack upgrades don't do anything. Thors two-shot them anyway. So I should just be getting armor upgrades. That makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna make a missile turret. I'm kind of wondering if I could maybe dodge the queen spells with my medevacs. That is something I would definitely not recommend that any of you try at home. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get a couple of Hydras here. Probably gonna get at least a couple, I think. There we go. Okay, there's an Overlord. Oh, okay. So it looks like he wants to go for some drop play, or he's just really trying to scout. I guess I could also be going for Mass Ghost. That really wouldn't be the craziest idea ever. I'm gonna try to get some turrets up here anyway. Still maxing on Thors. Let's see. Oh, okay. He's gonna go for the Defilers instead of the Queens. Yeah. I am still not sure if the Queens work against Thors. If they do, I would have to imagine that's the best choice. If they don't, then Defilers are gonna be absolutely epic, right? Defiler, if you guys don't know, straight up one of the most imbalanced units in RTS like ever. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see. I don't know if it's the case in Starcraft 2 as well, but I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, yeah. If you guys are wondering why his army is so absolutely gargantuan, it's because his Hydras are 1 supply instead of 2. So, you know, you can literally make like 80 Hydras and still have room for some spellcasters and stuff, which is pretty freaking crazy. Hey, +1 armor is going to finish soon. I think I do really want to be out on the map. If I'm not out on the map, I think I'm just going to, you know, die to the freaking Defilers and stuff. He's going to use his spells now. I guess I will just try to back off from those. Okay. I need to be a little better at microing the medevacs over here. I think that would be very instrumental. My Thor is actually doing a pretty good job there. I guess, do my Thors also not take damage under the Darkstorm from the Hydras? I think they just take damage from the Lynx, right? But yeah, the first game, I mean, we are actually doing a really good job against those Hydras. Yeah, the Hydras don't do damage. Okay, that's funny. It's like his Lynx are doing all the work and the Hydras are not doing anything. But yeah, all right. So the Thor drop actually didn't work. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty sure that it was going to work. Seems like the game I watched, the Zerg, just didn't macro well enough. That's good to know, though. Hey, that's game 1 done. And to be fair, I'm okay with this. I know a lot of people would think that to win this challenge, I would need to win every single game with SC2 Terran, but I don't think it's necessarily the case. I do think my SC2 Terran has a better chance, so I'm going to have to win the next couple games, but I definitely think we can win some games with Brood War Terran as well. At least 1, hopefully 2. And then if I get back on track with SC2 Terran, we can do a lot better. I think I do have some very interesting bio strategies as well I can try. But it's very cool to see his approach here with the Defilers. You can definitely tell it was still pretty natural for him to play like that from his Brood War days. But anyway, that's game 1 done. Let's keep it going. Right, game number 2 is going to be on Citadel, and I'm going to be playing with the Brood War race. And I have pretty much 2 main strategies prepared for my Brood War Terran against the Starcraft 2 Zerg. And they're both, I mean, it's actually pretty simple. Basically, one is a mech strategy and one is a bio strategy. The bio strategy you guys will have seen me done before. And this is what I really hope that I can get in with, because this is the build that I always beat the Zergs with the first time. So this is what I really hope that I can get in with. I'm gonna go for a really fast 2-rack stim timing. It's a really funny story, by the way. A little bit of a anecdote before it gets, the action really gets going. Is I played this build and I beat Dark with it twice, the best Korean Zerg. And after I did that, they actually nerfed the build. And the first time I noticed was actually when I was playing it again in one of their cups. So that's quite funny. I noticed that like the... what was it? I feel like the stim research time... What is this? Oh no, I used the wrong SCV. Okay, well, thank goodness I noticed. The stim research timing, they actually increased it by like 20 seconds or something because my timings were just too brutal. And then I played it, and my timing actually kind of just hit the same way. Like, it wasn't really that big of a difference for me, so that was quite funny. Now, this is a 4-player map. I do not know where he spawned. I hope we can find him soon enough. Now, this is going to be a difficult one, not going to lie. Like, I know I practiced my Brood War Terran a little bit. Like I said, my builds are decent. We're playing against the freaking goat of Starcraft 2, though, so you have to imagine that he's going to find some annoying stuff that he can beat us with, right? I did notice a couple lag spikes on the mod, by the way. Especially when starting the game, but there's always a little bit of a lag spike, so I will try to keep monitoring that for you. I feel like there's not supposed to be lag spikes later on. So if there are, maybe I should be changing the server or something like that, but we'll see. Let's see if I can find him. It's probably... Oh, I can't actually grab that watchtower. I am going to skip this base because he should have had a natural by now. I'm going to research Stim. And then either I make 5 Marines or I make 7. Huh. Yeah, it kind of depends because I don't really know how Cyril's going to play this, right? I've never seen him play this before against Brood War Terran. So he could be going for a late... Yeah, I'm actually going to make 7 Marines for once. That's what I'm going to do. I think it's nice. We did spawn Cross, which is not my favorite thing to see. On one hand, it means he's going to scout me later, which is nice. On the other hand, it means that my units are going to arrive later, and that could make a significant impact, so I guess we'll see. Okay, so he's going to follow me over here. I mean, at this point, he probably already knows that I'm cross. You know, thinking of the timing of his overlords, I have to imagine that he's already figured out that I am in cross position. I doubt that he sent his overlord cross, but here we go. Okay, the medics are coming. Medics are faster, so I can start moving out already. I'm gonna make 2 fire bats. I know this is maybe a little crazy, but I'm gonna go for the 2 fire bats here. I can get the marine range upgrade pretty soon. Gonna make a 3rd barracks now, I think. There we go. As you can see, medics are faster, so this timing works out really, really well. Yeah, and I'm just gonna have to play it very well. His Zergling speed is about to finish. That is for sure. Oh, I see an overlord over there. Okay, let's see what he has. Is he gonna have marines or Zerglings ready for this? That's the question. Oh, he's making drones. Oh, that's what I love to see. Wait, did he go? I think he went for a 3 hatch before pool, potentially. Oh, let me just try to target his queen down. That high ground is really awkward, actually. Can't lie about it. Okay, let me try and get this one. I'm gonna kill a lot of these units over here. Just need to make sure I keep kiting. My fire bats have arrived. Okay, the build. Look at the fire bats go. Yes. Oh my goodness, I think it's working, guys. Even against the goat himself. I think we are, well, the game is not over yet, but the strategy is definitely working. I think I should probably go for 2 extra barracks, I think. I'm trying to figure out the best way to transition from this. I think the 2 extra barracks is the first step. Here's the thing. These fire bats should just be too good against the lings that are coming out. So if I can exactly get the fire bats on the lings, that's going to be brutal. I need to make sure that they do stay on the lings over there. Oh my god, the fire bats are actually kind of crazy. Look at them go, man. It's beautiful. No, I'm out of energy, so let me just fall back momentarily. But all right, that's a very, very awesome start. Now, not to get too confused here. I do know that he has a 3rd base. Oh, I'm going to lose both of these medics, I think. That's, yeah, I mean, it's a little annoying, but it's also not entirely unexpected. He did have a 3rd base. I don't know. I don't think he played... No, okay, he did not play 3 hatch before pool. What happened was that he just had his queen somewhere else. Because I saw the queen pop. That's why I was so weirded out. I saw the queen finish from the hatchery, even though it should have been finished already. That was the thing. Oh, maybe not the best in there by me. But he just had his queen somewhere else. Like, I remember seeing queens up this ram. Now, I think he definitely has that base. The way I'm going to play this, guys, is I'm just going to play a mass amount of barracks and just play a very active playstyle. That is the play for now. I'm going to be moving out again very shortly here. I think I just want to... Yeah, I'm just going to move out mostly because I want to keep the pressure on. I think keeping the pressure on is going to be extremely important. I'm going to wall this off. Let's make sure there's no banelings up on that high ground. That's actually freaking terrifying, by the way. The fact that there could be banelings on those high grounds, that's insane. Okay, so it looks like he might be trying to go for a counterattack. I already re-walled this. A little bit of a downside of Brood War Terran is that you don't get depots that can lift. So that is a bit unfortunate. I'm going to get the medic upgrade too, I think. Yeah, let me get the medic upgrade, because I really am planning on just spamming like a... Oh, there's not even a wall. Yeah, that's pretty funny, not gonna lie. Okay, so I do not want to fight against Banings. He's using the high ground super well, which is very annoying. It's pretty typical of playing against Serral. You get annoyed a lot. Trust me. I've been there many times. Too many times, in fact. Okay, what I can do now that I kind of like is I can just go for the satellites and just start scanning a bunch of times. I'm getting extra... Maybe I should check the top corner of the map, actually. I'm gonna get extra gases so I can start a factory at some point. I don't necessarily want to go into the late game or factories or whatever, but I think it's gonna be nice anyway. I mostly just want to hit this timing with 1-1. I feel like that's gonna be super nice to hit it with 1-1. I'm gonna check the bottom side of the map as well. This Marine is checking the top side. Let's see. Oh, this one actually didn't go off. I'm just gonna drop a scan over here, see what we can find. I think I've... Ooh, okay. I was like, it barely missed it. No freaking way. I was even thinking about burrowed Banelings, but my scan freaking barely missed it. That is actually messed up. Okay, so this fight is gonna go surprisingly okay, I think. Like, I know we're gonna lose, but with the split, it should be kind of decent. That is actually incredibly unfortunate. I had the feeling that there could be burrowed Banelings in play, and then my scan freaking missed it by just barely anything, really. Okay, I do have 1-1 on these. So my Marines are going to be very strong. Need to make sure I don't actually get caught by just like a million Banelings, you know. He actually had another Baneling burrow there. That's funny. Okay, I'm just going to kite this. I think this is going to be a perfectly fine trade for me, actually. Just going to... Okay, make sure I don't walk into a Baneling that he could have burrowed there while I wasn't paying attention. He just blew up a turret with a Baneling? Is that what he did? I think that's what he did, right? Okay. So a little bit of a chaotic game after that Baneling explosion. But we're definitely still okay. It's just going to be hard to keep track of the Banelings. I'm actually going to hotkey my comsat. This must be funny for Brood War people. But as a Starcraft 2 player, the scan is on your command center, so you don't need an extra hotkey for the scan, you know. But here I actually do, so I'm not quite sure where I want to put it on. Right now I just put it on the... Yeah, on my command center hotkey as well. Okay, so we're going to go across again. I'll just make sure that I'm in an absolutely massive pre-split. I'm not going to get my 2-2 for a very long time, sadly. That is just something that we're going to have to deal with. I'm going to add even more barracks over here. Eventually, I want to get the science vessels. I think that is the best idea. Okay, let's see. Drop a little bit of a scan over here. I do have... The Hellbats are going to be quite nice for sure. Okay, my units are going to win that trade, so that's all right. Let me just make sure to split these a little bit. Drop a scan over there. And then we're just going to go in, I think. It seemed like he was quite committed to that last Baneling attack, I have to say, surprisingly. Okay, my Marines are going to do very, very well here. I'm going to drop another scan. And GG is called. And there we go. And that's what I'm talking about, baby. A lot of you guys got worried after I lost the StarCraft 2 Terran game. But I had some stuff up my sleeve with the Brood War Terran. And this is really good for me, in particular for one reason. And that reason is... this stuff is not undefeatable at all. Like, I've played against, you know, Rumith, the Korean Zerg. He destroyed my build. I think Dark also beat me with it one time. But you just need to know it exists. But the fact that it exists means you have to play kind of different. Like what Rumith did against me is he would go for a Roach Warren, very early Spinecrawler, and +1 armor against the Marines. But I'm not quite sure if Serral's going to figure that out right away. He is one of the absolute best players in the world, if not the best, at figuring out how to deal with stuff. But it's going to be pretty hard to do it within just one series. The score is 1-1, game 3 coming up. And this time we're going to be playing on a 3-player map. So far we had a 2-player map, a 4-player map, and now a 3-player map. And I am back playing StarCraft 2 Terran. So I think it's safe to say after that first game that mech is probably not going to work. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things you can do, right? Like there may be some battlecruiser builds or obviously some early on-air units could do the trick. But mech in general as a composition, I don't think we're really going to be able to make it work against Defilers and Queens, okay? And that's where tank mech, for example, is very, very weak. There is one thing... Actually, okay, there's one thing that I could see maybe working, and it is Cyclone mech. Cyclone Hellion against no roaches, no infestors. Okay, that is maybe, you know? Maybe that is something we can work with. I think this game we're definitely going to try out Bio. It's always kind of a little bit of a tip from me as a pro. a very bad feeling to lose with the same style twice in a row. Because you just kind of feel like you're, what's the saying again? You're the donkey that hits himself on the same stone, or whatever the saying is, you know. It just makes you feel a little stupid. So I'm going to play Bio this game. Then we can both avoid that problem altogether. And we can figure out whether Bio is just absolutely balling or not. So I caught a series between Bjorn and Dark on Evo the other day. And Bjorn seemed to think that 2 base all-ins were the way to go as Terran. Like you just go mass marine tank. And I can actually kind of see it. I hope I can pass here, by the way. Can I pass? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. Because late game Brood War Zerg is just very terrifying. Like the Ultras are good. You know, the Defilers are good. The Queens are good. I don't really think you want to be there. The Cracklings are very good, of course. So I think it's a good idea to maybe not necessarily go for a full-on 2 base all-in, but at least do some very aggressive bio pushes. I imagine tanks are also going to be way better than mines because there's no banelings, right? Like you're pretty much... you're pretty much just going to play against Ling Hydra into tech, right? Lurkers, Ultras, whatever it's going to be. That is going to be the standard for the game. So I imagine that tanks are going to be a lot better. Liberators might be pretty good too. Actually, upgraded Liberators will one-shot the Hydras, which is... it sounds quite devastating to me. I'm not sure if it's actually true. Okay, so he's going to go for the Sunken this time. Too bad he still needed some... Okay, there, he did a big Zerglings. Oh, I could have killed that drone, I think, if I was a little better. There we go, we still got it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Good start. Can we get another one? Nope. Yeah, I tried. I don't really mind the scouting that much. Normally with the Reaper, you always want to scout everything, right? But, yeah, I mean, he has 2 options, I think. He can go for Hydras or he can go for Mutas. I think either way, since I'm going to play a little heavy on 2 base, it doesn't really matter that much. Now, one thing I noticed that he does differently is that he does not actually wall off the base. Most Zergs in this mod, they always put like their 3rd hatchery here. Here I already know that he put it down here or here, right? I'm sure of it, just based on the first game. But it kind of makes me wonder if there is an opportunity for a Hellion run by. Now, he does get the Hydras ultra fast, so I really don't know if that's the case or not. I think I'm going to go for a Liberator here. I'm going to delay Stim for a little bit. I think that is a smarter way to go about it. Viking could also not be a bad idea, by the way. Just going to go for, you know, a little bit of Overlord hunting. Nobody's ever complained about that, besides all the Zergs, of course. Okay, so I just need to make sure I fill this bunker up ASAP. Then I'm going to run across with these Hellions. I'm actually going to make just 4 Hellions as well. Okay, he's going to run by. That's a little annoying, I think. I'm just going to try and micro my way out of this one. Should be okay, I believe. Exactly. Okay. That makes me think he doesn't actually have a lot of links. If he had more links, he would have ran by with more links, I think. That is my logic that I'm applying here. Okay, Liberator's coming up. He sees that I'm going to go for Bio this time. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. I've never played this before, so I suppose we're just going to see what... Oh, nice. 1 drone. It's always... I know it's not the biggest deal ever, but it's always nice. This could be... This is going to be... Yeah, okay, he is... Yeah, okay, this looks like Mutas, doesn't it? I think it does look like Mutas, guys. Is that a Spore Crawler? Well, what's it called? A Spore Colony, sorry. Okay. It kind of looks like he is going to go for those Mutas. I'm just going to keep trying to kill as many drones as I can. Wait, actually, I can siege on the... Oh, this is going to be very painful for him. I can siege on the larva. Let me see if I can dodge with those. Yeah, look at this. If he's making Mutalisk right now, his Mutas are dying to my Liberator. This is one of the best things you can do in freaking... Yeah, regular Starcraft 2 as well. If you're playing his 2-base Muta, you just siege your Liberator. Look at this. Now he's basically just making Mutas from 1 base. Should I make turrets? I think I probably should, actually. Let's see, I'm going to try to sneak by here. He hasn't actually used the creep colony. I'm not sure why. Wouldn't he... Okay, so there's the Mutas, right? That's not unexpected at all, of course. Yeah, I mean, I probably killed at least a decent amount of them with my Liberators, and now we're just going to have to survive. I think I'm going to go for the 2 extra barracks right away. Getting the turrets up is the most important, so I think on that aspect we're doing perfectly fine. And I'm going to make 2 barracks over here. I feel like we have a very strong attack. So the way this works in Brood War is that they'll often go for very fast Muta, like way faster than this. And then they go into lurkers. I kind of want to hit before lurkers come out. I was about to say you could also go for burrowed banelings. Yeah, those don't exist in Brood War, but I instantly thought of it just because of the last game, you know. Okay, he's gonna try to go over here. I'll make another turret. I don't think I want to drop. I've seen that the Zergling Muta actually trades really well against Marine Tank. Or like better than you would expect, I should say. Not necessarily really well, just better than you would expect. Okay, the Mutas are back over here. Let me get that medevac out of trouble. I'm not quite sure if they do more damage or something, but somehow they do seem a lot more menacing. I can't really explain it. Killed one of my Marines. Do I need this gas? I'm not sure if I do. Let me do a scan over here. Okay, it looks like he is just making mass Mutas and Zerglings with no eco. That's what it looks like to me. I still think I should probably go for this. I'm even tempted to go for an SCV pool here, to be honest. I know it sounds a little absurd, but let me save that tank real quick. There we go. Don't want to get annoyed by Mutas forever, so I'm going to have to be careful with that. Oh man, they actually do hit pretty freaking hard, you know? I don't know exactly what it is about that, but they hit like a freaking truck. Okay. See, I'm gonna scan ahead. He's okay, so it looks like the lurkers are. Oh no, why are you dumb? Okay, I'm gonna siege over here, and then I'm just gonna try and put my Marines in the back. I should probably focus fire the Mutas, I think. Oh, the tanks hit hard, yeah. I'm telling you, I'm not quite sure, man. These Mutas they're freaking insane. It's actually like they're Brood War Mutas. Wait, are they light? Let's see. Probably, right? I have to guess they are. Couldn't quite see them. Yeah. I mean, I could have taken a better fight there for sure, but I also don't think I ever would have won that fight. That's what's kind of bugging me right now. I always try to think when I'm in the middle of series of how am I going to deal with this in the future. Because if there's one thing you cannot deal with, your opponent's just going to keep doing it and then you die, right? So how am I going to deal with that if I would play against it again? I actually don't know. I could make a Thor, for example. That would not be the craziest idea. I could also actually make Widow Mines. I know it sounds crazy, but it didn't... Like, lurkers were not relevant here, right? It was Zergling Muta. Probably doesn't want to get Overlord speed. There's no Overseers. Huh, maybe that's actually a good way to go about it. I'm going to drop another scan. No upgrades on the links at all. I think these Liberators are going to be quite nice, actually. Let's see, yeah, they are also light. I don't want my Liberators to die. I'm going to drop a depot over here. Now, the thing is, normally, if you get owned in an attack like that, you're pretty dead. Here, I don't entirely believe that he had a big economy. That's the thing. The problem is that he might have lurkers, and my army does not beat lurkers. So I guess maybe it could. Yeah, if I get a really good fight, maybe they could. There's possibility there. Okay, I'm just gonna go across. I need a scan at least. You could use hold position or hold fire on the lurkers. That's something to remember. Yeah, okay. Do I want to fight into that? Probably not. No, I'm just gonna go around, I think. I'm gonna send my Liberators back to deal with that. I think that should be okay. Let's see, a little bit of a lag spike there. Okay. Is he gonna try to do a little bit of magic boxing? Potentially. Oh, these Liberators are really chasing them into an annoying corner, though. Okay, let's see. Good micro by him. He is losing a lot of them, though. Look at that. That was beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna keep them back here. I do have one scan available. That's gonna be my key. I definitely need that scan for sure. Oh, let me try to get those over here. Okay, and we have breached the third base, which is very, very nice. This counterattack. Oh, need to make sure to siege my tanks. I saw those lurkers over there. I think I can actually defend these Zerglings now. Let's see. My Marines should do well enough. I have one more upgrade than him, I believe. Could be wrong on that, but I think it's the case. The only reason he's scared is because his Mutas are so low HP, by the way. Let's see, what does he have? It's not that many lurkers, actually, you know? I think we're just gonna run it down. I think that's the play. He's probably not expecting me to go for it. Okay, the lurkers do die. Very, very nice. Now I'm gonna move forward. How many lurkers is that? It's just one lurker. Yeah, I think we should probably just go for it. Oh no, not against 5 lurkers on a ramp. Hell no. It's gonna be very painful. Okay, I'm gonna split my units. Did he? Oh no, he didn't kill all of my Marines, thank goodness. That would have been very painful. Now I'm gonna just kill his bases on the outside. And then our economy is gonna be pretty much identical, actually, which is freaking crazy to say. Can I kill this egg? Yo, that thing really doesn't die very fast, huh? Oh, there's a couple of mutas left behind. Very nice. There we go. I'm gonna snoop those up. Oh, he does have... Oh, he has 1-1 in the links. That is not what I wanted to see, I'll be honest, guys. I did not want to see 1-1 upgrades on those Zerglings. Now, I did kill a lot of mutas, so that is going to help my case here for sure. I'm going to go across with these, try to keep rallying my Marines back, yeah, as safe as I possibly can, really. Okay, exactly because of this reason. Wasn't born yesterday, my friend. Okay. Let's see, okay, I'm going to kill a lot of mutas here, by the way. Holy. Now, can I actually... kill his stuff? I can go for a big drop. That's not a bad idea, actually, you know, to go for a big drop here. I know it's a little crazy, but I think it is the play, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Big drop coming into the main base. He already oh yeah, he put lurkers there, but now I'm gonna get a pretty nice surround on them. Look at that. Okay, he's probably gonna move the rest of his lurkers over here, if I had to guess. Not quite yet. Okay, I need to make sure that I keep dropping mules and stuff like that. Oh, need to go back over here. He has a... Oh, I need to go back with those tanks. Oh, so I'm gonna lose them both. Oh, what a save. There we go. Okay. I think I killed pretty much every single muta. Yeah, the problem is that... Can I really get into... I need to try and kill that base, but it's just going to be extremely hard to kill. Okay. Wait, they're actually going to... Oh, he mis-microed that a little bit, so that's nice for me. I'm going to run away with these. I'll probably kill these lings if I bait him outside of the cloud, which is very nice. Let's see. There's probably at least one lurker here, I think. Not 100% sure if that's true. Didn't quite kill that. Yeah, I heard a lurker there for sure. And the problem is I want to drop a mule as well, you know. Okay, let's go a couple more lings if we can. Gonna be a pretty decent trade over here. There we go. I know he has one lurker on this side, at least. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see. Can I kill that one? Even though it's... Okay, here we go. And then we're gonna dip. I'm gonna get a scan soon.
Not enough minerals.
I don't know how much eco there is at this base, actually. That's a thing. Oh, I don't have enough units to deal with that.
Minerals.
Yeah. Oh, there's actually no eco over there. Okay, then I don't care about this base at all. I think we have one more shot, actually. And that is going to be the surround of surrounds. I should have walled off my base a little faster. Oh, I can't actually wall this off. That's painful. Okay. And now we're gonna go in here. That's the play. Okay. Oh, it's actually too many lurkers. Wow, what a game. He has gotten us, guys. But what a game it was. I mean, I'm targeting down a lot of lurkers, actually, surprisingly. But yeah, I think there's just a couple too many links out here. I mean, the trade is still pretty decent, especially if I get myself... Look at this. Oh my goodness. I got myself with the nicest choke ever. Oh man. GG has to be called. And what a game. Oh, he still had a base on top over here. Okay, 44 Zerglings. Yeah, no. With this base, he was definitely going to win anyway. Whew. Man, this game got pretty crazy. I feel like, especially here. Yeah, look, we were pretty freaking close to winning this. I had no workers, but my army was massive. But he did have the bunch of lurkers. And I feel like if that first fight didn't go so bad for me against the Muta Zergling, we would have had a chance. So I think there's a little bit of reevaluating I have to do here. And it's that I should have maybe been a little more logical with this scan. Like I know, okay, now we know that his eco was actually decent. We know he had about 50 workers, right? But with the scan, I saw there were basically no workers. The best thing I could have done, I think, is move out and then back off. Okay, and then the follow-up attack would have been brutal. Right now, I moved out. I forced him to make a lot of units, but I did commit, and he did actually kill my army. The only thing that scares me is if I back off and he's greedy, then we're absolutely cooked. But all right, Brood War wins again, scores 2-1 for Cheryl. Not going to lose hope yet. Let's keep it up. Game 4 is going to be Unholy World, and now, for the first time in the series, I am a little worried. I feel like I really wanted to win that last one, especially because I already kind of used my ace build, right, with Brood War Terror. Now, I do have more builds, but still, I really hoped that I could go up 2-1 there. That would have been absolutely perfect. Sadly, not going to happen. So for this game, I'm going to try my mech opener. Also, for the next SC2 game, I guess... Did I like that? I do think the bio 100% looked better than mech. I think I might also go for the Cyclones, though. Yeah, the biggest annoying thing is that the Hydras can hit really fast, and then you're kind of you know, you have to mess up your build a little bit to defend against the potential Hydras. I guess I could use my Reaper to scout the Hydras. I shouldn't really be able to, but I don't know. Based on how he's been playing so far, maybe I could. But anyway, let's focus on this game first. I'm going to go for a CC first here. The last game I won, Sarah already said something about this just looked like some 4-player map nonsense to me. Because he couldn't, he didn't manage to scout my base in time. And then he had to deal with, suddenly a million Marines and medics in front of his base. And I don't think he was very excited about it. I'm going to make my barracks over here, nicely close to the ramp. Yeah, this map is pretty strange. I gotten used to it a little bit already. This is one of those maps that I feel like if you play this against Protoss, it is absolutely terrible. You do not want to play this against Protoss at all because they can blink into your base like 360, which is just that's just horrible, right? I don't know. This is disgusting. Now my SCVs have 60 health, so this is going to be a lot more pleasant than it normally is getting worker harassed. That's nice. See an Overlord over here, which means he's either here or cross. That is nice. Yeah, he is over here. Okay. Is that a normal hatchery? Yeah, it does look like it's a normal hatchery. I'm not 100% convinced, but it does look like one. Okay. No second gas yet. Nothing to worry about. This is exactly why he drone scouted, by the way, because he was worried that the same stuff would happen to him again, which he obviously did not want. So he sees the factory going down now. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he has any idea what I'm going to do, but he knows it's not the same thing as the last time, and I'm sure he's pretty happy with that. I do want to make sure I don't get spied on by an Overlord, but I'm not quite sure how I can prevent that, to be honest. Should I make I think I kind of want to make a bunker. Yeah, let's get one. Okay. I played a couple times against the AI, and I noticed that if you go for vultures, which is what I'm about to do, roaches are pretty scary. Pretty much. I'm gonna go for the machine shop first so I can get my upgrades. I don't think I really want to be making more of these. This looks fine. I don't want to give away the fact that I'm playing mech though. I'm just gonna put it over here for now. Then I'll get my first vulture out. Now the nice thing about this map is that I get a relatively safe back base. These are a decent amount of minerals. I'm gonna go for vulture speed first. Mines are super nice, but I think the vulture speed is going to be a little more important. Let's get the homies in the bunker over here. I am going to move out with just one. Vultures are actually surprisingly cheap. I always thought they were 100 minerals, but they're 75. So that is very nice. He's going to see one vulture coming across the map now. I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to try and catch this. Right? I can totally see him go for that. Let's see, spreading creep already. Not necessarily excited about seeing that, but it is what it is. And then after the upgrade finishes, then I will be able to go across safely. And I'm going to go for spider mines after that. Knowing me, I'll probably call them widow mines a lot because it's just like, I'm a Starcraft player. Okay, so he's trying to scout my mech. That's what he's trying to see right now. If I'm playing bio or making more mech units or what on earth I'm doing. Okay, so now I have 6 vultures. I'm going to try and take this base already. He's going to see all of my vultures go across the map now. Yeah, I have no idea if he's going to be happy seeing that or not. He does need to be careful because he doesn't know if I have mines or not. Okay, so the third base is going to go down. And then at this point, I'm going to start adding in... Actually, maybe I want to make them here. I'm not sure yet. I don't know what I need to be afraid of. That's a big thing. Like, I've never tried this strategy against the real person. So I don't actually know what it is that I'm scared of, which is making this so much more difficult. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't seem like he's doing anything. Like, he's not making any units, and that really annoys me. Like, I want to know exactly what's going on, right? I'm going to go for an academy, actually. That way I can get my scanners up. That's going to be very nice. Okay. Spider mines are now finished. That is great. I'm going to get siege mode after that. My base is actually pretty much already saturated, so I can move on to the next base over here. Okay, I'm going to drop a couple spider mines in front of his base already. I think that is a nice idea. There we go. At this point, he's probably going to see the fact... Oh, there's actually... I got kind of a nice surround over there. Okay, need to be careful. I need an armory. I need 2 armories, actually. So I can make Goliaths in case this is going to be Mutas, which is not entirely unlikely. Let's see. Get a comset over here. Comset over here as well. Probably make an engineering bay too. Ah, roaches. Okay, interesting. Gonna make a couple more tech labs, I think. I'm gonna try and scout the map with one of my dudes. I'm gonna get these over here, and then I'm gonna drop down a scan. I mean, so far I just see roaches. Those rocks are low health, and it's so terrifying, right? Like, it looks like someone was attacking them. Well, they weren't. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do another scan over here. He has a lot of gas. Let's see. Am I missing a comsat? Oh, this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want to go across over here. Oh, it still doesn't fit. Oh, that is lame. I moved the factory so it would fit. Oh, look at this. Yes. He's like, oh, that's why I don't play Brood War. Yeah, let's get a couple more factories out here. I would love to do a scan, but I don't have a scan right now. And I'm just going to very slowly move forward over here. He's not going to want to walk into my spider mines. That is for 100% sure. Okay, it looks like he is getting kind of ready to try and break this, though. I do want to clear the creep over here, but I don't have the resources for that yet. Okay. Oh, gonna go back with these guys. Okay, really good break by him. Looks like I still have a couple of spider mines over here that could do the trick. Looks like they are going to trade pretty decently in the end, but I do have to back off, sadly, from me. That was a really good break by him. Ah, that's annoying. The thing is, okay, I may have been a little too greedy there. What I was planning to do is just set up an everlasting contain, you know, and then slowly push him in. Ah, why does he have to be so good, man? It's so annoying. Get alive. Let's go on, man. Can't be out here just destroying Starcraft players for a living. Okay, let's see if maybe I can do a run by. I don't want to drop too many mines there because that's going to be a little inefficient. Let's go for a little run by. I think that should be okay. Yeah, the spider mines, they are a lot easier to kill than you think. You pretty much just need detection for them and then you're okay. Let's see, I dropped one. Okay. I thought I dropped a couple more actually. Looks like I didn't. Okay, I'm just gonna drop these over here. That should be all right. Gonna try to drop some spider mines here. Spider mines don't trigger, by the way, on workers, just so you know. Yeah, he's mining from the gas. He's mining a lot of gas, which is very sus. I have to say, very, very sus. Wait, we're actually gonna escape. Yeah, those things are so freaking fast, aren't they? And we're just gonna keep going for it. The main thing I'm scared of is just late game Zerg. I don't think you can actually really... Oh, he's going swarm host. Okay. I don't think you can really deal with late game Zerg as a Brood War Terran. Like, yeah, it doesn't really matter what it is. Ultras or Brood Lords or Vipers. Oh, that's annoying that I didn't click them on the mineral patch. Okay, there we go. Gotta back off over here. Gonna kill those Zerglings. Do a little bit of a scan. Yeah, my army is absolutely gargantuan here. I think he's trying to kill the rocks. Is here the swarmers over here? No, they're not here. Let's see. Oh, wait. Are these... Oh, of course I misclicked them. Why did I misclick them then? It's messed up. I don't know where the swarmers are, annoyingly enough. My tanks are just a little bit too far back, sadly. Okay, I'm just going to keep moving forward. Try to get any trade I can. It's going to be alright. Where did he go with the swarmers? Oh, there they are. Okay, I see. Probably get the Goliath upgrade, I think. Okay, this is going to be very bad for me, I think. Oh no, I misclicked on the freaking things. Oh, he also misclicked, luckily for me. Those Swarmos should have done a little more for sure. Just gonna keep pushing forward over here. See if I can drop down a scan. Would be nice to get any kind of vision really at this point. Oh, I gotta rebuild that base still. Forgot about that. Okay. Let's see. What are you guys doing? Oh, he's trying to check if I had the base, I suppose. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, the spider mines can do a really crazy amount of friendly fire. So that's what's so annoying over here. Okay, can you guys shoot, please? Oh, they landed already. Nothing to worry about then. Very nice. My supply is getting quite high. I've played many times against this kind of stuff, so I know that he is hyper rich. Okay, I know that he has an absolute Omega bank at this point. I've been here before, guys, trust me. Too many times, in fact. Did I hear a Nidus, or did I just hallucinate that? Where are the freaking Swarmos? I keep trying to catch them, but they're just nowhere to be freaking found. Okay, I'm gonna try and attack this again. Let's see if I can... I'll probably go back over here, right? I still haven't found the Swarmo, sadly, for me. I'll try to not lose my stuff. Okay. Oh, that... Was that a Nidus, or did they just freaking find their way there somehow? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. I think I might just... Oh, his banings now. Oh, that is terrible. Okay. Gotta be so careful for that. Let's try to get these guys back. Okay. Looks like he doesn't want to go for it. My army is pretty massive, though. Okay, let's dodge these. Here we go. Okay. Massive fight for us. That's exactly what we needed. Now we're going to be able to push through here, I think. Try to not get my tanks killed. That would be nice. Okay, there we go. We're going to kill that as well. And then we're going to siege all the way over here. Tonight is in my base, literally. That's not necessarily what you want to see, but it is what it is. Okay, more spider mines. There are his swarm hosts. Let's see. My tanks are not actually killing them very fast at all. Oh, man. Painful. Yeah, tanks are sometimes so good against swarm hosts, and sometimes they're just like the worst thing ever. It's hard to explain. I hope I didn't lose too much stuff over there. That would have been very annoying if I did. Oh, but he has a corner base. Oh, I should have realized that before. Okay, I'm going to send some stuff over there. Let's see if I can try siege this base down now. It's going to be very important. And then I'll try to get this base. I feel like the other bases are going to be too difficult to take, you know. Okay. Let's see. Spider mines are not going to be able to get the job done. I do have a decent amount of tanks over here, which might surprise him. Okay. Let's see. Try to actually cover my tanks. That would be a good idea. Let's run away with those dudes. And then I'm going to go across one more time. I do think at this point we might have lost the game. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm definitely not going to surrender. But yeah, this is not looking necessarily that good, I think. He's just getting a little bit too rich over here. Going to be able to do a lot of damage here, though, which is very nice. Kill all of these drones. Wait, maybe I can even bait him into the spider mines. Please go back to mining. I beg you. There we go. That army does die. Yeah, the problem is the Swarmos just have too much value in the end. Oh, man. I feel like we get so close over here. But we are still not in a winning position, sadly. I'm going to siege a bunch of these over here. Try to check his base again. Fly away with this. This one is going to cancel. There we go. Okay. Oh, he did. Huh. Can I push up these? Probably right. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Put a couple more spider mines over here if I can. Okay, let's see if he has any other bases that I can be killing. Okay, let's put these back in the main base. That gets caught very sadly. I don't know what army I can make to possibly deal with Swarmhost Ravager. Like, well, okay, when I had money, I feel like there was opportunity, you know. But since I lost my money, I am not quite sure anymore, to be honest. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try to lift both of these bases, of course. Maybe I can get some more damage done somewhere. I think his Ravagers are always super well positioned, and it's annoying me. Okay, try to get these over here. I don't know how I keep misclicking my freaking SCVs, by the way. How are they always not mining? That's pretty crazy. Okay, let's try to get my Goliaths somewhere. I was thinking maybe if I just spam Goliaths like an absolute psychopath, I can, you know, maybe take like one really Omega good fight or something like that. I'm just gonna put some more spider mines here, because why not? Being as annoying as I possibly can. That's my jam. See if I can kill this. Oh! He shoot the roach. Ah, he's gonna kill this. Yeah. He's gonna kill a couple of my tanks. Actually, not too bad, honestly. That looked like it could have been a lot worse there. Okay, try to get back mining over here. My supply is definitely dwindling, sadly, for me. Okay. I wonder if... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could have gone for like a BC or something, you know? It could have been well, wouldn't call it a decent answer against the Swarmos, but maybe it would have been something. My army is getting pretty massive. Yeah, the problem is that the Swarmos will always take a too good of a fight. That is the biggest problem. Oh, this is a pretty nice fight over here, actually. Can't complain about that. Ravagers are pretty fragile for how expensive they are. That is one thing about Ravagers that's nice for us. You go back over here. Please land. Thank you. And then maybe it's time for us to try and kill those bases at the bottom. This base is definitely going to get cooked at some point as the thing. Okay, here we go. This base is going to die. He did escape with the drones, I believe. That's unfortunate. See, no drones over here. Okay, so this base is pretty much cooked already. I have to say, guys, I really freaking love these games, by the way. Like, I am not playing the best Starcraft of my life, that is for sure. But just the activity and the creativity and stuff, I freaking love this. It's so good. It really is absolutely awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna lose a couple of my dudes over here, sadly. I'm not sure if I still really mind losing the tanks. I know it sounds crazy. Oh, he mined it out or something? Oh no, it's just the Nidus. I know it sounds crazy, but I kind of just want an army that I can A-move with for the most part, you know? That's the thing. Okay, oh, don't want to lose that base. Maybe I should go back for a little bit now. I did do a decent amount of eco damage. Like I mentioned before, I know he's absolutely giga rich. I know we have done damage ourselves and whatever, but I've been here before. I really know that he has thousands in the bank. My upgrades are also not very good, sadly, for me. These I can actually kill. Yeah, he has way better upgrades than me. Holy. Kind of disgusting how much better they are. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think I'm gonna send a couple dudes over there to kill that. I have mass Goliath right now. 55 SCV is really not so bad. Force those to land pretty early. That's a bit of a dub for sure. Probably drop some spider mines over here just for the future, you know. Oh, it looks like he actually wants to give it a shot. Oh, the Goliath's popped off though. Look at the Vipers just disappearing. Holy cow. That was delicious. Absolutely delicious. Try to get these guys to the right place. I still have 165 supply, which is pretty good, you know. Even if he's rich, like if I can max out and take like an absurdly good fight once, that might change everything, right? So, I mean, these bases are dead. I don't think there's any point in pretending that these things are alive. I wonder if he took this base over here at some point, you know? It wouldn't surprise me if he did. Here we go. Yeah, he did take it. Yeah, I figured. I know my Cheryl. Looks like he didn't have it for too long either. I heard some Banelings explode, which is very nice. Try to saturate this gas over here. Go here with these units. This base is still getting absolutely... I'm literally just migrating to the right side of the map, which is just feels so dumb, but... it works, right? What can I really say about it? Okay. Maybe I can kill some more drones over here. Soldiers are pretty good at killing drones. They're not the best, but they're good. Oh, now he's gonna attack this. Yeah, that is definitely a bit on the annoying side. If he's gonna try actually get in here, then that might be problematic. I am max, guys. I'm pretty tempted to just do an Omega A move, you know. I'm not sure if it's the right idea or not, but I think it might be time. Oh, I don't have scanners anymore. Okay. Let's see, can I surround him? It is a good fight. Holy. It sucks that his upgrades are so much better than mine, dude. If these were even upgrades, this would have gone a lot better for me. Sadly, it is not even upgrades at all. And I think that fight was not good enough, actually, guys. Ah, man. Yeah, he still has a swarm host. Okay. My eco is pretty decent. Okay, let's see if I can maybe attack this base or something. Gotta send some dudes over here. Gotta run with these guys now. Yeah, I think maybe I officially have run out of steam here. They nerfed the Goliath at some point as well, and they're just not as good anymore. This base is also cooked. Okay, I mean, we are doing some real damage over here. That's nice. Okay, there's Broodlords out. Let me just run away from those. Goliath doing a crazy amount of work over there, by the way. Nothing to complain about at all. Okay, let's see. This base is... Oh, those are drones, Lamau. Okay, we're gonna lose a couple of these. See if I can target some red HP dudes over here. Okay. Oh, you move forward the Broodlords. I do have a lot, though. Nah, probably barely not enough. Nah, he does have too much. And GG has to be called. And even though his eco was honestly in shambles... His eco was, well, the gas income wasn't, but his mineral income was worse than mine. He was indeed a little bit too rich, like I said earlier. And yeah, these games are absolutely fascinating. And I feel like we're barely just missing out on one thing all the time. Like here, I was doing good. All I needed was just to find a way to fight, really. Whether that's to make drops and attack over here. Whether that is to just deny this base and then actually defend the swarm host. Defending swarm host doesn't really feel that great because I would always keep losing units over and over. Like if you think about it, Vulture Goliath tank is not actually that good against Locust. The Goliath should be okay, but they're not that great. So I would keep taking pretty rough trades. And then I think the eco situation is just that good. Oh man, but it was so close. I feel like maybe that would have been the way, to be honest. Set up a big contain over here, build like a bunch of turrets too, Goliaths, deny this base, deny the rest, and then... I don't know which fourth base I should have taken. This one is obviously not takeable. Or maybe if I had my tanks over here, I could have taken it. I don't know. We'll have to see next time. But we are on match point. We have to win at least the next 2 games to force extra games and not die in the series. Let's do it. Game 5 is going to be on Neo Isles of Siren. This is pretty much an island map. It's a bit of a crazy island map. The layout, the first couple times I played it, it kind of blew my mind a little bit. But anyway, you can take your natural after you mine these minerals, which doesn't take very long at all, by the way. And I thought this would be a good pick for me against the Broodwar Zerg. Now, historically, I have lost on this map a lot in any kind of Evo tournament, so I'm not quite sure if that is entirely the smartest pick I could have done. But I feel like maybe I could go for something like a 2-on-1, like a really fast double medevac drop, and then, yeah, hopefully that is strong enough to deal with whatever he's doing. I'm a little afraid of the Mutas, but I do think I should be able to deal with it on this map. Like, first of all, I can go CC first, which is gonna, you know, put me not really ahead. It's just, it's slightly better economically than it normally would be. And I can also play without having to worry about the Hydras, right? So I don't necessarily have to open with a bunker and then this and that, or make extra Hellions or any of that stuff, you know? So yeah, I guess that's the plan, and hopefully it freaking works, because I want to save my money and I want more content. So it's a win-win for me if I win. Win-win-win, in fact, if you think about it. Okay, now I don't remember exactly how this build goes, but I do think it can't possibly be that complicated. One thing that is actually slightly annoying is that this map is not forced cross, so I am not gonna know where my opponent spawns, which could be a bit problematic, actually, thinking about it. I do have to go for double gas with this build, I believe. Feels a little crazy, but I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. Let's just give it a try. Keep in mind, I don't have to spend money on Marines right away, right? Because I can't get attacked here, so... Let's see. There's also this middle base. Like, if you get this with like a planetary and a million turrets or something, I feel like that would be pretty nuts. So this is going to be a reactor. Then we get an orbital over here. And then we get the second orbital here. Tech lab, factory. I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks like it makes sense, actually.
Not enough minerals.
There we go. Then the tech lab, and then I guess factory is before stim. I'm actually freaking tempted to make a barracks to just fly in and scout him. With Broodwar Terran, it feels nice to scan because it's free. You have a building that literally just scans. If you scan with StarCraft 2 Terran, you're missing out on a meal, which means your economy sucks, right? I would rather have it the Brood War way, honestly. Or at least in EVO, you know, where my money income is just good anyway without having to use the meal so that I can scan freely. But yeah, obviously that's never going to happen. Okay, I'm going to go start Stim here. Then I'm going to do a little bit of a scouting mission. Because if he's scouting me, his Overlord should be here. From this angle, I mean. He's like, okay, I saw an Overlord over there briefly.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah. Does that mean he scouted? I feel like it means he's cross position actually. I could be wrong, but that's just what it looks like to me. If he's not cross, we are going to be in a little bit of trouble because that's where I'm going to go first. He's actually going to fly over there. That is annoying. Okay. I didn't want to reveal my Marines because he could have escaped on this pillar too. Okay, I'm going to put another depot over here. And then I think we are pretty much set. Okay, so I think he's cross position. I am not 100% sure, but I guess we'll find out. Oh wait, there we go. We can kill that. I don't want to show too many of my Marines. I'll just show 4 of them. Okay. He was trying to get a sneaky scout off, pretending to go to the pillar and then scouting. Okay, so now he doesn't really know what I'm up to, but he probably has somewhat of an idea, right? Like he, yeah, I mean, how many strategies can you really do on this map? You can either go air or you can drop. It's not exactly rocket science anymore at that point. Now, I don't know when his mutas finish. There's another Overlord coming from over there. Really go ahead and kill that as well. He's running, yeah, okay, he's flying away already. I thought I'm going to take this base now. Yeah, mutas are the scariest thing I can run into. I guess Scourge could also be a little scary. Okay, so since there's another Overlord from over there, I'm very tempted to think that he is actually right above me. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to take the gamble over here. Like, the Overlord just arrived very late, honestly. It was a late Overlord, for sure. So I'm gonna go cross, and yeah, I guess we'll see pretty soon where he is anyway. It's not the biggest deal ever. And I'm gonna go for the double engineering bay, and then I'm gonna take this rich gas over here. Let's see. Is Mr. Cyril over here? It's starting to look like he isn't. Ah, that's unfortunate, guys. Yeah. Should have read the signs. I mean, he definitely should have had that base by now, so. Okay, now we just hope that he doesn't have a million mutas already, because then we're gonna cry, pretty much. Okay, so he does. Ooh, wait a second. Wait, is he?
Not enough.
Really?
Not enough.
He is. Oh god, that is. How? How is he there? Of all places, that is not. That is insane, guys. No freaking way, dude. That is actually insanity. Wow. Those are some deep layers. Actually, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm not quite sure if he mind gamed me or if he thought it was cross. I'm actually not sure about that. Okay, so we're gonna trade pretty decently against the mutas here. That's nice. Okay, we're gonna kill a lot of drones too. Okay, I just need to make sure that I focus fire the mutas as well as I can. The mutas really don't. Do they have extra armor or something? How do they not die? I legitimately don't get how the mutas look that much stronger when they shouldn't be. I actually have no idea, to be honest. Alright, we're in a big amount of trouble now. Ugh, that sucks, man. I'm definitely gonna ask him about that, because I'm sure that he thought it was cross, most likely. Oh man, what a way to end it, guys. Ah, that sucks. I'm actually quite disappointed about that, to be honest. Let me just give it a quick check. I was curious if he's either a genius or no. Ah, guys, not like this. We lost because he thought it was cross only. No, look at the way he sent his overlords. This one is to the main base. This one was going over here so he could scout me from 2 sides. He didn't even try to scout over here. He found me instantly too. If I was here, he would have found me so much later. And oh, that is incredibly painful. And sometimes this happens, guys. This game, I'm not gonna lie, we lost completely on accident. I'm not gonna, pretend that we would have won 100% if it wasn't the case, because that's not true. But yeah, we did definitely lose this game a little bit on accident. It does seem like his build, I don't think I really want to be playing this map against Brood War Zerg, just judging from this. Like, he's making up to 16 mutas already, almost as many as I have Marines. We've seen how strong they are. Like, if I'm at home, I can defend, but that's not necessarily a good situation. If I drop, I'm probably just gonna die. So the other option is to play like Mass Sky Terran or something, but that's typically not that great. Maybe against Brood War Zerg it works, actually. Who knows? Maybe Viking Liberator's the way. But that is a very disappointing way to go out. Very unfortunate, but we have to give credit to Cyril. He played fantastically well, of course. There were 2 games that were really in high contention. I think the mech game and the bio game against Brood War Zerg. He won them both. He clutched up. If he didn't, we would have been in prime spot to take the series. But right now, we lose our money. We lose our dignity. But we don't really lose our dignity because I tried my best, especially while commentating non-stop playing a best of 7 against Cyril. It's not that easy. But anyway, that's it for today. Let me know who you want me to challenge next. If you want me to be homeless. No, just kidding. Once again, don't get guilt tripped. Let me know who you want me to challenge next. Can be anyone, even from other RTSs. I'm kind of down for that. For now, I'm exhausted, and that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. If you did, give a video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Adios.